Hello everyone, my name is Oladoyin Sowunmi from Godly Connect, and I'm excited to be starting off the Matchmaking Diaries series today. And so if you are excited like I am, let's get right into it. So today we're going to be starting off with who a matchmaker is, what matchmaking is and what matchmaking is not, right? Should a Christian engage a matchmaker, or should a Christian be in the matchmaking space? Yeah, so let's quickly look at the definition of a matchmaker, starting off with the definition of matchmaking. So matchmaking is a process of pairing two or more people together, usually for the purpose of marriage, in which case the intermediary or matchmaker is also known as a marriage broker. So when I hear the word marriage broker, it reminds me of my Indian friends. And in Indian, most of the marriages is arranged marriage and through a marriage broker. So who then is a matchmaker? A matchmaker is someone who arranges marriages or initiates romantic relationships. I think I like the second part of the definition that says initiates romantic relationship. So the matchmaker identifies people for you, right? Is able to suggest persons to you to start off this relationship that is hoped to lead to marriage. And so the role of a matchmaker likely is to initiate this romantic relationship. You've met a matchmaker because you want to meet someone, and so if all things being equal, the matchmaker is able to initiate or identify someone for you to initiate this process, this start of this conversation that is hoped to lead to marriage. So the definition, the key word from the definition is initiating a romantic relation, and so the role of a matchmaker stops largely at initiation, right? It doesn't enforce that this initiation culminates into marriage. It doesn't enforce that this initiation, because I helped you to meet this person, there's no law that says that you must marry the person. But what we do in Godly Connect is we take it a notch higher. There's actually one of our earliest program, from hello to I do. We take it a step higher. Like once we've initiated this process, we also take you through a process of supervising this initiation. Right? We monitor this initiation to help you see the possibility of making it work by the structure of our engagement in Godly Connect. So in Godly Connect, we have a syllabus, a 6-week syllabus, where we take these people that we have initiated this process with through a 6-week course on what kingdom marriage is all about. So the vision that we have in Godly Connect is to present to God couples who are ready to take on marriage as a kingdom assignment. So largely it goes beyond just initiation. It's about training these people that you have introduced to themselves, right? So we have a curriculum that teaches you extensively on what kingdom marriage is all about, what God expects of you in this marriage, what God had in mind when He established marriage. So we take you through that training and a host of other trainings over a period of 6 weeks, hoping that by the time you interact with this training, you guys see the possibility of making these things work. But in all that I've said, I want to make it abundantly clear that the role of the matchmaker is not to enforce that this initiation culminates into marriage. I hope we got that part. So then the next question of if a Christian should be a matchmaker, or if a Christian should employ or engage the services of a matchmaker. I hear these questions a lot, and I tend to wonder why we would think that a Christian cannot function as a matchmaker. But let me help us to understand, and we'll do this together. So who is a Christian? Let's assume a Christian is someone who follows Christ, right? This person has the mind of Christ. He likely fears God. He has the Spirit of God, is led by the Spirit of God. Let's take this for the characteristics of a Christian. A matchmaker is one who helps you to find. The Bible says, again, we know that he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor in the sight of God. I hear that loud and clear. But do we agree with me that somebody can help you identify areas where you can find? Do we agree with me that somebody can interact with you to find out how you have been finding? Do you agree with me that somebody can show you a niche in where to find? All right, if we agree that all of this is also a possibility, right, then what if a Christian is the one that is identifying, helping you see places to find? What if a Christian is the one that is interacting with you to find out how you have been finding? What if a Christian who has the mind of God, who likely fears God, who is led by the Spirit of God, who is also a professional, is the one showing you places you can find? What if this person is a Christian? Then this person is a Christian matchmaker. Is a Christian who is stepping into the role or stepping into the space of matchmaking. And I think that if you have a Christian stepping into the space and you are a Christian, then it should make you comfortable. So because a Christian can operate as a matchmaker, a Christian can also engage the services of a matchmaker. I hope I've been able to clear those doubts and answer that question of if a Christian can engage the services of a matchmaker, and my response is yes. All right, thank you very much for listening so far. Let me just do a quick recap of all that we've been saying since the past few minutes. We've been able to define who a matchmaker is, what matchmaking is, where the role of a matchmaker stops, and what we do differently, or the notch that we take, the higher notch that we take it in Godly Connect. And I've also been able to answer the question of whether a Christian can step into the space of matchmaking. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next episode. My name is Oladoyin Sowunmi, but before I go, if there's anyone who is a Christian, is single, and is hoping to meet somebody, I hope this definition or this explanation also helps you to reach out to Godly Connect, where we partner with eligible Christian singles in their process of finding and being found out. Till I come your way again,